Let's talk about muzzle brakes. Take for instance this 30 cal Jcomp2 by Strike Industries. It mitigates recoil, it shoots fire on occasion, it's unapologetically loud, and I think it's sexy as hell. Does that combination of things remind you of anybody? Yeah, I don't mitigate recoil, but I think the resemblance is rather striking. Thanks, Strike Industries. I can't imagine a scenario where such features and strengths would be a drawback. Okay, maybe a pickup truck with no exhaust isn't the right fit for every job, like a flower girl. But what if you could put a tuxedo on said truck, or like a sophistication device in a pinch? Introducing the Oppressor Lite by Strike Industries. It's a brake within a brake. It's a blessed arrangement. A dream within a dream. Not to be confused with a suppressor, it mitigates recoil while rerouting gas and noise forward away from your friends and walls. So yes, these devices quick connect, not unlike a muzzle brake and a suppressor combination you might find with like Surefire, Griffin Armament, Dead Air, who also a lot of times make flash can, linear compensator adapters when you don't want to use a suppressor, but you also don't want a muzzle brake. Now the Oppressor Lite does require a Strike Industries muzzle device to mount to, so you have to pre-install this and then clip that on there, unless you go with their newly announced Oppressor Universal, which can mount over most muzzle devices that are 25 millimeters or less, which is pretty awesome. It features a steel core with an aluminum body. The locking mechanism is spring-loaded and relies on some very nice, precise machining inside. Weight comes in at just 6.5 ounces, so it's not going to make your gun too nose-heavy. The original Oppressor was 9.4 ounces, so this is a nice improvement. It's multi-caliber, compatible with .223, 5.56, 308, or 7.62 and 9mm applications. The overall diameter is 1.56 inches, or 39 millimeters, and will clear handguards made for the majority of suppressors if you want that tucked-in look. You can transfer the Oppressor Lite to any weapon you're currently shooting as long as it has a compatible business end. Now, I tend to like Strike Industries products based on my experience with their handguards, levers, releases, and I think the Jcomp and the Oppressor are no exception. They seem very well made, they look great, and they come in at a price that won't break the bank. Well, we're talking about the Oppressor. They won't oppress the bank. That doesn't really work, does it? Now, it's come to my attention that there are varying opinions about Strike Industries and the products they offer. Look no further than Reddit, where you'll see in the same thread someone talking about the Jcomp2 and how great the fit, the finish is. All of it for $40 magnifique. And then right below that, someone is losing their mind because the Oppressor has the audacity to be offered in blue and red. Are you out of your mind? Now, a little mini rant here, but in a day and age when it's more likely that the ATF would ban muzzle devices because they assist in rapid fire, rather than them mandating that you have to buy a muzzle device that you don't like the color of, I think we can cut Strike Industries some slack. I mean, I've looked through their entire catalog, and for every product they offer in gold, red, or blue, they also offer in either green, tan, or black. No exceptions. You don't have to buy a color you don't like. We could be spending that energy, that time, making comments on bullshit ATF proposals that would have us disarmed and bent over like Australian citizens. Let's use the Jeep community as an example, and I mean no hate, genuinely. They just make a good example. I'm not a huge fan of 22-inch blaze orange wheels with LEDs in the middle, underneath a 4-foot lift, with diamond plate, light bars, and Punisher stickers on every surface imaginable, and a bumper sticker on the back that says, "Yes, it's mine. No, you can't drive it." You talking to me? Sorry, didn't ask. But here's the thing, who cares? It's their God-given right to spend their money on that if they want to. Also, someone took the time to design, build, and distribute those products at their own financial risk. And have you seen the Jeep Aftermarket community? It's banging. So the gun community can only benefit from being more inclusive, because America is inclusive, because rights are inclusive, and because each additional good armed citizen we have contributes to a polite society that's ready to stand up when tyranny knocks. And tyranny has been knocking a little bit lately. Anyways, shooting impressions. It works. Recoil is manageable. Probably more importantly, the concussive force and noise are heavily redirected forward. It's not going to replace a suppressor by any means, but if you're shooting in a group or indoors, it's noticeable. I got this Jcomp2 for about $40 directly from Strike Industries website, and they threw in the Oppressor Lite at no additional charge for the sake of this video. I did tell them I was going to be honest, and thankfully the device pulled through. These usually retail for about $110 for a combined $150 if you're looking for a combo device, which is very reasonable if you look at the competition. Now, is it right for you? Well, if you shoot indoors and outdoors regularly, if you like to shoot with groups of people, I think it's a good choice. It doesn't add too much weight, it's easy to use, easy to mount, and easy to store. If you're planning on using a suppressor, or maybe you don't want to spend $150 combined, then just don't. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. Check us out on Subscribestar and Patreon, and thanks for watching. Stay safe out there.